NCP Chief Sharad Pawar has expressed confidence that the ruling BJP may come back at the centre for a second straight term. Sharad Pawar's comments came a day after he decided against contesting the Lok Sabha elections. Remember, the BJP had in the 2014 general elections bagged 283 seats, enough to form a government on its own. The NDA alliance had scored 326 seats. Meanwhile, Bharatiya Janata Party and Assam Gan Parishad have decided to work together in the coming parliament election in Assam, with the Bodoland People's Front as the third partner in the alliance. AGP had pulled out of the alliance with the BJP over the contentious Citizenship Amendment Bill in January this year. In 2014, the BJP had won 7 out of 14 Lok Sabha seats in Assam. The Congress and the All India United Democratic Front have 3 MPs each, and 1 member is an independent.
In the coming parliamentary elections also, we 3 parties have decided to work together with the same purpose of defeating Congress party in the coming parliamentary elections also. The BJP, together with the Assam Gana Parishad and Bodo People's Front, will contest the next parliament elections, which are due 1 month from now. We will together ensure that Congress party is defeated in all the 14 seats of the state, and we together win all these seats. We will work together and contest the elections jointly as an alliance. We are hoping that the senior ministers of AGP in the state government will resume their work as soon as possible, and the remaining details of the alliance regarding the seat sharing and all that, they will be worked out in next couple of days by the state leadership. State BJP, AGP leadership will sit and finalize the seat sharing arrangement.
And with less than 6 days left to start filing nominations for the Lok Sabha elections, Congress, Nationalist Congress Party alliances in Maharashtra are facing trouble accommodating smaller allies. The situation gets worse for the Congress NCP as Prakash Ambedkar, president of the Bhajpa Bahujan Mahasangh, said that all proposals for the alliance and seat-sharing talks with the Congress are over, and he also said that he had set a deadline of 15th of March for the Congress to take a final decision over forming a grand alliance. In a similar worrying sign for the Congress, Raju Shetty of the SSS, a regional party in Maharashtra, said that the Congress and NCP are not making serious efforts towards alliance and hence has cancelled any seat-sharing with them. News from Uttar Pradesh, BSP Chief Mayawati said that her party will not have any poll tie-up with the Congress in the state. Mayawati said that the Bahujan Samaj Party's pre-poll alliance with Akhilesh Yadav's Samajwadi Party in Uttar Pradesh is based on mutual respect and honest intentions. Of the 80 Lok Sabha seats in the state, Samajwadi Party will contest 37 seats and the BSP will contest 38. The Ajit Singh-led Rashtriya Lok Dal will contest 3 seats. Now, responding to Mayawati's statement, the Congress said that it doesn't need her and that it will fight the election alone. And 2 days after the Election Commission announced the schedule for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, the Congress Working Committee held a high-level strategy meeting in Gujarat yesterday. The Congress Working Committee met in PM Modi's home turf to discuss the strategy for the upcoming general elections. The meeting was attended by top leaders including Party Chief Rahul Gandhi, former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, UP Chairperson Sonia Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. The CWC adopted a resolution accusing Prime Minister Modi of exploiting the issue of national security to divert attention from his failures and falsehoods. The Congress also urged all democratic and progressive forces to unite and pool their energies to fight against the BJP government.
इस कार्यकारिणी में देश की वर्तमान परिस्थितियां, चुनौतियां और अगले चुनाव पर विस्तृत रूप से चर्चा हुई। उस आश्वासन को लेके कि कांग्रेस जनादेश के बाद देश को एक सच्ची सरकार देगी, वो सरकार जो कहा है वो करके दिखाने की क्षमता रखती है।
And after the brainstorming session, the Congress party sounded the poll bugle through a Jan Sankalp rally in Ahmedabad. This was Priyanka Gandhi Vadra's first public rally since assuming charge as Congress General Secretary. In her speech, she attacked the Modi government over what she called were unfulfilled promises.
आप अपना भविष्य चुनने जा रहे हैं। फिजूल के मुद्दे नहीं उठने चाहिए। जो मुद्दे उठने चाहिए वो ये होने चाहिए कि आपके लिए सबसे महत्वपूर्ण क्या है, आप आगे कैसे बढ़ेंगे, नौजवानों को रोजगार कैसे मिलेगा, महिलाएं सुरक्षित कैसे महसूस करेंगी अपने आप को, आगे कैसे बढ़ेंगी, किसानों के लिए क्या किया जाएगा, ये चुनावी मुद्दे हैं।
And at the rally, Patidar leader Hardik Patel was also inducted into the Congress by party president Rahul Gandhi.
सच्चे मुद्दों की बात नहीं करना चाहते। नरेंद्र मोदी जी देश को यह नहीं बताना चाहते कि पिछले 5 सालों में उन्होंने रोजगार के लिए कुछ नहीं किया। नरेंद्र मोदी देश के किसान को यह याद नहीं दिलाना चाहते कि उन्होंने पिछले 5 साल में किसानों की बात नहीं सुनी, किसानों का कर्जा माफ नहीं किया, किसानों की मदद नहीं की।
And Finance Minister Arun Jaitley on Tuesday reiterated that the country is safe under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, accusing the Congress of weakening the fight against terrorism. He said in a blog post that while the Congress condemns the Pulwama terror attack on one hand, it claims that it is disturbed about the airstrikes in Balakot. He said that the Congress has repeatedly questioned the surgical strikes of September 2016 as well. Later, speaking to a private channel, Arun Jaitley said that it was wrong to politicize our armed forces.
हमारी फौज प्रोफेशनल है, पॉलिटिक्स से एक आर्म्स लेंथ डिस्टेंस रखती है, डोमेस्टिक अफेयर्स में कभी इन्वॉल्व नहीं होती और देश की रक्षा करने के लिए एकदम प्रोफेशनल रहती है। इसलिए हर राजनीतिक कार्यकर्ता को या व्यक्ति को या सामान्य व्यक्ति को भी यह समझ में रहना चाहिए, चाहे वो मेरा समर्थक हो चाहे मेरा विरोधी हो, कि आपको एकदम आर्म्ड फोर्सेस को पॉलिटिकल प्रोसेस से एक डिस्टेंस पे रखना चाहिए और इसी में जो हमारी डेमोक्रेसी की एक स्ट्रेंथ है वो बरकरार रहेगी। मेरा सिर्फ कहने का ये उद्देश्य है कि इस विषय को हमें देश की भीतरी राजनीति के साथ नहीं जोड़ना चाहिए।
And earlier in another blog post, Arun Jaitley had called the opposition's Mahagathbandhan a self-destructive coalition of rivals. Arun Jaitley had highlighted the internal contradictions among the coalition partners and has said that the leadership issue in opposition is puzzling. And he called Congress President Rahul Gandhi an inadequate leader. He said that the opposition alliance is absolutely fragile and the clear choice before voters in the general elections would be either PM Modi or chaos. And the BJP will be releasing its election manifesto later this week, and the party has said that it will take into account lakhs of suggestions sent to it by the people.
Home Minister Rajnath Singh on Tuesday chaired a meeting of the party's top leaders to frame the election manifesto. Member of the BJP Manifesto Committee, Sanjay Paswan, said it will be based on over 20 lakh suggestions received from the common people.
लगभग 100 जगहों पे हम लोगों ने मीटिंग किया है और ये बड़े उत्साहवर्धक हमारे लिए है कि नौजवानों ने, महिलाओं ने, लेबर ने, वर्कर्स ने, एम्प्लॉय ने आगे बढ़ करके 20 लाख से भी अधिक सलाह दिए हैं हम लोगों को और फीडबैक दिए हैं। उन तमाम फीडबैक का प्रोसेसिंग हम लोग कर रहे हैं और उस प्रोसेसिंग के बाद से हम चाहेंगे कि उसमें जो चीज़ छूटे है उसको शामिल किया जाएगा हम लोग। तो कुल मिलाकर हम लोग ये इस बात में कामयाब अभी तक हुए हैं कि पार्टी मैनिफेस्टो को हम लोगों ने पहली बार पीपुल मैनिफेस्टो या पीपुल विजन डॉक्यूमेंट हम बना रहे हैं।
The BJP manifesto will focus on developmental schemes and farmer welfare. It is also expected to mention Section 370 and building the Ram Temple through the judicial process. Sanjay Paswan said the government's tough action on terror and Naxalism will also be part of the election manifesto.
कॉन्फिडेंस सीबीएम्स का भी और सीटीएम्स का भी, जो काउंटर टेररिज्म मेजर्स है, खासकर राजनाथ सिंह जी ने इस टर्म को ईजाद किया है, तो ये सीटीएम करके हम लोग करेंगे कि कैसे टेररिज्म को काउंटर किया जाए, ये एक बड़ा सवाल है। और उसके लिए हम लोग चाहे इंटरनल सिक्योरिटी का मामला हो, LWE का लेफ्ट विंग एक्सट्रीमिज्म का, या हमारे बाहर के जो क्रॉस बॉर्डर जो टेररिस्ट हैं उनका हो, उस पर हम लोग पूरा एक इफेक्टिव ये कह सकते हैं कि एक विजन डॉक्यूमेंट में हम लोग शामिल कर रहे हैं और जनता में ले जाएंगे, और जनता का उस पर हम लोग चाहेंगे जनता का समर्थन सहयोग भी मिले हमको।
In 2014, the BJP released a 52-page manifesto that spoke about good governance and Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. It also promised to combat terrorism effectively, uproot corruption, and also bring down inflation. Seeking a second term, the BJP says the centre has fulfilled most of the promises it made in the last elections. With inputs from Panchanan Mishra, Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
And the Aam Aadmi Party and a breakaway outfit of the Shiromani Akali Dal are in talks for an alliance in Punjab for the Lok Sabha election. Our President Arvind Kejriwal told media persons that a final decision on the alliance would be taken in a couple of days. Kejriwal, however, ruled out any alliance with the Congress party and announced that his party will contest the upcoming Lok Sabha polls on its own. He also hit out at Prime Minister Modi for not fulfilling BJP's electoral promise of granting a full statehood to Delhi. The ruling AAP in Delhi has already announced candidates for 6 of the 7 seats in Delhi.
कांग्रेस ने जिस तरह से देश को सामने ना रख के और कहा कि हम गठबंधन नहीं करेंगे, उसकी वजह से अभी तक क्या था कि कोई भी हिंदू कांग्रेस को वोट नहीं दे रहा था, मुसलमानों के अंदर कन्फ्यूजन था। लेकिन अब इसके कांग्रेस के स्टैंड के बाद मुसलमान भी सारे एक मुश्त आम आदमी पार्टी की तरफ आ रहे हैं, तो आम आदमी पार्टी के 7 सांसद अच्छे बहुमत से बन रहे हैं।
And the Election Commission set up a high-level committee to prevent the use of illegal money in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. The committee has former CBI chief and current DG of Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, Rakesh Asthana, DGs of BSF, CRPF, CISF and SSB and others as invited members. The first meeting of the committee will be held on 15th of March. Chief Election Commissioner and senior officials of the poll panel will attend this meeting.